What's up, champs? Coach Dave here. You know where we at. All right. Today's episode, we're talking rotational power, guys. Unless it's track and field where everything's straight ahead and linear, field and court sports alike require us to be able to shift and move and be explosive in all different directions. So today, that's what we're working on. So if you're ready to put in this work, let's clock in.
Timmy, I am not a role model. I can fuck around and kill the whole.
All right, champs, let's get things started off with a good warm-up. Let's go with 30 seconds of jump rope. Jumping rope is definitely one of my favorite warm-up exercises, not only because it helps get the blood flowing, but in particular for an explosive speed workout, one we're working on building power and jumping. Jumping rope is a great low-level plyometric to help prime all the muscles and ligaments in the ankles and the feet and really help get us ready for the work we got ahead. All right, champs, now let's get to some dynamic stretching. We're going to start off with straight leg marches here. Opposite hand, opposite foot, kicking that leg up. Try and keep the knee slightly bent. What we're working on here is stretching out those hamstrings, those big power muscles on the back of the thighs there that really help contribute to all powerful movements. Next stretch we're going to get into, we got knee hugs, and we're going to add a calf raise into this one. Knee hugs are really helping us stretch out the glutes, another one of those large power muscles. And then with the calf raise, we're working on loosening up those ankles and getting those calves primed and ready for the work ahead. And for our last stretch, champs, we're going to get into what's called the greatest stretch of all time. They refer to this as the greatest stretch of all time because you feel it in multiple areas. One of the main areas you're going to feel it is in that hip flexor on the back leg that's being stretched out there. You're feeling a good stretch in the glutes and hamstring on the front leg. And as you see the upper body rotate there, we're opening up that thoracic spine or that upper back area as we open up. I like to say if we're on a clock, one hand is at 6, one hand goes to 12, and you look up at that hand.
You clock in, you hit that warm up. All right, let's work then, baby. Okay, so today, champs, we're working on rotational power. Like I said, unless we're talking track and field where everything is pretty much a straight line, all sports require athletes to move in different directions. Okay, they're shuffling side to side, they're backpedaling, they gotta open up their hips and turn every which way and be able to just react to, the stimulus of everything else going around, whether that be the man or the ball. So we want to be able to work just moving in different planes of motion. First drill we're going to do today is 90-degree vertical jump. So I'm going to jump as high as we can. I'm just going to do a quarter turn with it. Okay, so I'm going to jump as high as I can and stick it in a 90-degree turn here. I like to do 6 jumps total, 3 in each direction as usual, really working both sides and making sure we're really sticking these landings when we're talking this rotation, because that is how a lot of injuries happen. The athletes turning or going side to side, and the body control that's needed to stop your body when it's spinning is huge, and being able to have that body awareness. So that's another great thing about these drills. It's also used for some ACL prevention in certain cases. So let's do this first set. We're going to do 3 over the right shoulder. Here we go, 3 over the left shoulder. All right, we're here and jump. Good. Now I'm going to turn again. Right shoulder and jump. All right, one more and jump. Nice. Now let's go over the left shoulder with the champs. Set, jump. Nice. Set, jump. Good. Last one, best one, and jump. Good. Now, if you want to get advanced with it, if you're older, you've been training, you can do 180s, where you literally about face. Jump as high as you can over that right or that left shoulder. Stick it. Obviously, that was a little harder, so make sure you're ready for something like that. Make sure you're getting up as high as you possibly can to give yourself time to adjust and properly land. Alrighty guys, next one we're talking about, we went from 90-degree vertical jumps, now we're talking 90-degree broad jumps. Okay, champs, now we're jumping as far as we can with a turn to it, quarter turn. So I'm here, I'm gonna jump as far as I can over my left shoulder, going that way, and I'm gonna end up facing that way. So I'm here with my jump, and jump. Stick it. Woo. Okay, let's do 3 jumps each side, 6 total. Ready, start all over, start that count over, that was a demo. Set, and jump. It's 1, set, jump. 2, 3, 3 more. 2 more, baby. Let's go. Big jump, big jump. Good. Nice and quiet landing. Last one, best one. Big jump. Stick. Okay, champs, I'm gonna give you a quick bonus move here off of these 90-degree broads. Now we're gonna talk getting single leg with it. Always get single leg with it. So this one here, you're gonna bend into your knee. It's the same exact move. Now I'm just starting on one leg. I'm still landing on 2 for safety. So I'm gonna bend into my knee here as always, making sure that knee doesn't collapse in like this here. I want the point straight ahead. All right, so I'm gonna do my 90-degree broad here and jump and stick it. And I'm gonna go back with it. 3 each leg, another one, and jump. Good. Set. Big power each time. Get some height with these as well a little bit. And jump. Oh, 3 more, 3 more. Big power. Jump. Set. Jump. Last one, best one. Big push. And jump. Woo. So, champs, this last and final move of the day, talking rotational power, we're gonna get a little plyometric with it here, and we're gonna do a lateral bound into a 90-degree bound. We're going to be single leg with it here, so this one's a little bit more advanced, okay? So once again, I'm gonna start bending into my knee here. Once again, as always, don't let that knee collapse in. Make sure it's pointed straight ahead. I'm gonna bend into my knee. I'm gonna get a big jump going out that way, and then as soon as my foot touches, there's where the plyometric comes in. I'm gonna get another jump off the other leg. I'm gonna rotate with it. So this is one lateral bound, like I said, going out to the side, facing that way, and I'm gonna turn and end up facing the camera here. And jump. Nice. Next one, next one. Set. And jump. Good. 2 more on each side, or 1 more on each side, excuse me. Set, big power, big power. Nice. Last one, best one, baby. Set. And jump. Woo! Great work today, champs. Way to get it in, all right? That is all for today. So grateful that you guys came to come out, spend some time with me. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. So I'll see you guys next time at the house.
Yeah, if you say you love me, how would I love you back? Yeah, my emotions, you get unfollowed. Kimmy, when you got the answer, so I never question. Kimmy, gotta pick your battles, man, I learned my lesson. Kimmy, say you talking loud, cause you ain't get attention. When I'm smoking on the brown, so go ahead and bless him. Swipe left on these